Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. We are in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, which is crazy, right? Like, I don't ever go out here, but anyway, hold on. All right, that's better. I can hold that better. We doing our pre-trip. We got to go next door to get a pallet jack. And never had to do that before. I never had to rent one for a load, so I've rented other equipment, you know, for the house, things like that, but this will be the first time doing this. We got the old truck wash, guys. Got it all cleaned up. She's all shiny. Got the some tire shine on the tires. Yeah, she's got her all done up. Still need to polish everything, but it's okay. It'll work. So the nice thing about this Love's here, they have a truck shop. They have a blue beacon right there. And I was able to come in here and do a 34. But the United Rentals place is literally right there. You see all the lifts. So I'm just gonna like sneak out of the back of this property and swing over there and pick up my pallet jack. So then we got to go about 5 miles down the road, pick up our load, and then bring the pallet jack back. So let's get our pre-trip done on our logbook and let's get on the road. Let's go over there and get this thing. Well, we got our pallet jack, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty blue one. Not that it matters, but it works well, which is very nice. That's the best part about it. Oh great, my little pedal just fell off. That's not good. Whatever. We have 8 miles to go. Apparently there's a loading dock over here somewhere that you can go to. Make sure all these lifts are high enough. I'm not trying to catch one of them. Man, talk about a bad day, huh? Oh, that's the loading dock. This isn't as tight as some places I've been in. Yeehaw. It was $68 with a deposit, so I'll get 35 of that back once I return it. So I can't complain on that. Decent price, right? Oh, we also got the truck greased up. I walked down to Tractor Supply, which is like a mile and a half that way, you know, because I don't have PC. So I just walked, which is fine. I like walking. I don't mind it. I walked down there and bought a pistol grip grease gun, and I had a couple people tell me that it was going to be difficult to use and hard, but it really wasn't that bad. Like, it was actually really simple to use, and I don't mean to use like, oh, I figured out how to use it, and I mean like the hand strength that it takes to be able to actually use it. And it wasn't that bad. So if you need one, I would definitely recommend a pistol grip. But I goofed when I bought it, because I did some research online. I was reading reviews and things about the ones at Tractor Supply, and the one that I wound up buying came with like a 6-inch pipe, like straight adapter off the grease gun. So whatever you did had to be exactly straight from the gun. You know, you don't get a lot of wiggle room with that. And I didn't even think about it, because I looked at so many and I thought I was buying the one with the hose on it, but turns out I did not. So I walked all the way back and I got over here and I got all the grease in the gun. I got everything ready to grease it, and I'm like, there's not a hose. This sucks. So I walked all the way back yesterday. So I did like 6 miles last 2 days, plus probably closer to 7. And yeah, I enjoyed it though. I enjoyed it. I enjoy walking. It was a nice day yesterday here in Sioux Falls. But anywho, I also picked up a like quick disconnect coupler for the grease gun, and that made things so much easier than trying to use the factory one that you just push on and then you got to fight to get it off. That was a pain in the butt. I did that for the top 2 points on my kingpins, so I was like, oh, I can at least get to these guys. So I did that, and I realized that the quick disconnect is very important. A lot of fun. Let's get on down the road. I'm gonna let my wife know I'm rolling, and I will see y'all down when we get over here to the shipper. Well, I pulled up over there, and obviously the road is closed. So you guys can tell. It'll focus. That's where we're going, where that Cascadia is backed up, those tanks are, and the garage doors open. But they're doing a lot of road work right there, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting. The pallet jack, obviously, because they don't have a loading dock, which is whatever, but geez, guys, buy a daggum pallet jack. The tank, I'm waiting on the tanker to get done, and then once they're done, and this XPO pulls out of the way, I will back in over there. So it should be fun. So we got loaded. We got all our placards on. Let me see if y'all can see this here. Got our placards on, and you can haul these 2 together, but this one has to be separated from these 2. So I put a load bar between them because they can't be above it or adjacent to it. So I think everything's okay. My weight worked out. This load's a little over 40,000 pounds, and I'm sitting here with sitting here. This guy's hilarious. Let me turn this. Hang on. So this Cascadia next to me backed up to the truck that was behind me, the Huff and Puff back there. The guy in the Huff and Puff is like laying on his horn. This guy just keeps bagging up, just boom. Man, like, I don't know why you didn't look out your passenger mirror, because he stopped when he heard the horn, and then he just kept going. Like, did you not see your passenger mirror? But we're gonna get some fuel. We're getting $1.11 off on fuel here at the Flying J. So we're gonna fill up and then hit the road, and we'll see you guys down the road.
And I remember as a child, Kentucky hills where I grew up, running barefoot through the streams, sleeping up in the hayloft. Back then there was no cost. Nowadays there's a price on everything. Grandpa kept the Bible read, then he'd run his young'uns off to bed. Grandma sat next to him.
Put this TMC truck back up here and we're gonna get going. Brother, that load is dicey looking. And you got a way to move it around? Like, I would totally move that around. Maybe not. It's pretty soft. Either way. We got 18 miles to go, guys. And this little workman's truck stop, I'm back. I paid for a reserve spot. It was the only spot left. I had about 30 minutes left in my drive time, and there's no parking at the receiver from what I could tell on Google Maps, right? So I just was like, I need to find somewhere. I stopped at a few places along the route to get you know, to actually park at, and there just wasn't anything available. Just everything was full. Like, I don't come down 49 a lot, but oh, she had the right of way. She could have went, but she didn't. She let me go. And so I don't really know what to expect down here. I do now. And that little Workman's Phillips 66, whatever it is, the little truck stop, it wasn't bad. There was one reserve spot left, and I just pulled up to the fuel island and asked about it because it had a cone in front of it. And she's like, well, it was for somebody. They didn't pay for it. They just called and requested a reserve spot, and they said they'd be there between 9 and 10 p.m. Well, this is like 11:40, and nobody's there. So, she's like, nobody's paid for it, so I'm gonna go ahead and just sell it to you, which kind of sucks on one hand, right? Yeah, like, but that's why you pay for them up front. But nobody bothered me. Nobody said anything. So I don't know if he just didn't show up and he was just trying to get a spot in case he needed it or what. I have no idea. But either way, she even asked her manager and tried to figure out if it was okay and all that stuff. So anywho, we man, it's a bright day. Like, I did not expect it to be this bright, because yesterday was all overcast and like just kind of a bleh day, you know what I mean? Like, just bleh. Let's go, big truck. Come on, bobtail. Boogity, boogity, boogity. He's got a bunch of people in there. I seen in a side window before I pulled out of my spot. He's got several people in the sleeper. I do like this area though. This is a beautiful area. Kind of hilly country. See if y'all can see. Oh, you can't tell. Creeping in everybody's windows. All right, we gotta stop. Now we gotta yield. Let's go. Okay, you're doing what I thought you were gonna do. So that works. Oh. Don't go too far, but you gotta go far enough not to hit the curb over there. Did I mention yesterday that I didn't even need the pallet jack? I pull up over there and the guy brings one out on a forklift before I can get the doors all the way open. Like, man, that's frustrating. Wasted a lot of time and some money. And the miles to go back and forth to get it, but it is what it is. It could have been a lot worse, right? At least I had it in case I needed it, but now I know, and I let dispatch know. But hey, guess what? It's a TQL load. Yeah, like 3 hours after I booked it with the agent, I had a phone call from Total Quality, and I'm like, who is Total Quality? I don't know this number. And the guy starts talking to them, total Quality Logistics. I'm like, oh, it's TQL. I'm sorry. Y'all can hate on me. Like, I know other channels have ran their mouth about me talking about TQL, but TQL is, there's always something up with TQL. Always. They're hiding something, or whatever the case is, there's always something with TQL. And I know a lot of other drivers are the same way. Like, if you can avoid a TQL load, most people will. Like, that's how it is. But I didn't know that when I booked it. And generally when it's you know, not direct customers here, we don't know who the load is with. I mean, I've hauled JB Hunt, Schneider, you know, the TQL, the CH Robinson. I've done all that kind of freight. And you just don't know until you get the dispatch information, you know, the rate con, and it might say, you know, bill to, you know, JB Hunt or whatever. So, but my next load is a dedicated customer. So, oh, still trying to wake up. I slept pretty good though, from what I can tell. I slept good. Hope y'all are having a fantastic whatever day this is for you. Night, evening, morning, birthday, holidays, whatever. I appreciate you checking out the video. Got any comments, questions, whatever, you know where to leave them. There's contact info down there in the description. Alright, we're gonna have a super coupe to go through here. I don't know if it's super coupe. I just know it's a truck stop or a truck scale. We're gonna see how this goes. I could totally live out here though. Springdale, Arkansas, Bentonville, Rogers, Fayetteville. Like, I could live out here. This is beautiful country. I like it. And everything is like super cyclist friendly. And if y'all been following for a while, y'all know that we're into mountain biking and like actual off-road 2-track or single-track trails and that kind of stuff. And this is like the world's largest hub for that. Like, everybody here is all about cyclists, which is freaking awesome. So I love it. They got playgrounds, like bike parks for you know, beginners, whether you're an adult beginner or a child beginner. Like, they got all sorts of stuff for bicyclists. It's pretty great. But right now we got to worry about getting over here where we need to be. I can smell this dump truck in front of me that's asphalt. It's got to be asphalt because I can smell it. What is this woman on the back of the dart truck? Like, it's just a random portrait of a chick, a lady, a woman, whatever, on the back of a dart truck. I've seen the dude, and it's like the best decision I've ever made. I got my truck with 0 down. Like, I've seen those, but this doesn't even say anything. It's just a picture of a woman. Big old Wally World. Oh, it's got a health center. Yeah, because Walmart and health go together, right? Anywho, we're gonna get down here, and I'll see y'all in a few.
Mother, a lover, a wife, and a friend. Always there to lend a helping hand to anyone. She's a preacher, a teacher, judge, and nurse, a chauffeur, umpire, cashier, clerk, and a cloudy time when I needed one. Taught us all about right from wrong. Stand up tall and grow up strong, and don't tell lies. You don't have to, son. Give of yourself, give all you can. Give to help your fellow man, and love. Love all the time. She's a mother, a lover, a wife, and a friend. Always there to lend a helping hand to anyone. She's a preacher, a teacher, judge, and a nurse, chauffeur, umpire, cashier, clerk, and a clown at times. at me. I never seen her feeling down. Ask anyone, she helped and they'll agree the world was better off with her around. She's a mother, a lover, a wife and a friend, always there to lend a helping hand to anyone. She's a preacher, teacher, judge and a nurse, a chauffeur.
All right, we gonna go in here and check in at these yellow cones, which is exactly what he told me to do. So make sure this guy gets out of the way. Go check in with receiving, which is around that fence area right there. So we're gonna, oh, are you guys all coming out? I'm gonna wait on you to come out then if you're coming out. Where are you going, driver? Where are you going? You're going that way. Okay. Wasn't sure. Hopefully this doesn't take too long.
I knew a man named Martin, stood up for what he believed. Shot him down into the ground, but the ground it did not bleed. I knew a man named John, stood up for what he believed. 3 shots ring out in Dallas and brought the country to its knees. I knew a man named Lincoln, I didn't know him well. Say he was a good man, shot down just as well. Where have all of our heroes gone? Where are they today? Who's gonna be the next hero that somebody takes away? Stand up for what you believe in and you get shot down today. There's got to be another hero, Lord, we need one right away. I knew a man named Jesus, they say he done no wrong. Must have been a mighty good man, 'cause they hung him on a cross. I knew a man named Robert, up and out of the blue. He was taken away from us, well there was nothing we could do. Where have all of our heroes gone? Where are they today? Who's gonna be the next hero that somebody takes away? Stand up for what you believe in and you get shot down today. There's got to be another hero, Lord, we need one right away. I knew a man named Jimmy, 101st Infantry. He was killed when a bomb went off, protecting you and me. I knew a man named Thompson, NYPD. He died in an elevator shaft on floor 33. Where have all of our heroes gone? Where are they today? Who's gonna be the next hero that somebody takes away? Stand up for what you believe in and you get shot down today. It's got to be another hero, Lord, we need one right away. Heroes, they're all around us. Men and women unafraid to stand up for what they believe, who have the courage to give their all for others, to help when no one else can, who have and are willing to give their lives for this great nation. God bless our country's heroes.
So one thing that's really strange about this place is you gotta leave the doors closed. Like, I know some of y'all were like, wait a minute, you didn't open the doors. Yeah, they open it from the inside. So I gotta take all these off. I got new shields, what do y'all think of those? That's one of the nice things about Landstar, they give you all these kind of things. All of them that you want. And I didn't quite have enough, so I had to use some of my old ones. They're a little beat up, but that's all good. Come on out there, hammer. There you go. They're good for a few loads. I mean, you can tell these are already pretty scratched up, but it just happens with the, you know, slide them in and out of these things. But you can stop by any Landstar, whatever it is, center. They don't want to come out. What I needed to do. I think I got a dozen straps in it, plus 2 load bars. Well, let's get the rest of these off and see how long it takes to get them to get me unloaded. Well, that didn't take nearly as long as I expected, and we are. Oh, that's sweet. Lined it up perfectly. I gotta take the placards off the back door here, along with the straps that I got a bajillion straps in there. I gotta put all those up and get my load bars, bring everything to the back of the trailer so I can drop this trailer at my next stop. So we'll get that going here.
In the motor she drives, this Pinto ain't no fun. I've never made love in a Pinto. Tell me, has anyone? You just can't get to Lover's Lane if the darn old thing won't run. Spent more time in a tow truck than in my baby's arms. I never made love in a Pinto. Tell me, has anyone? I know every tow truck driver, the first name in my town.
All right, we got all these taken care of. Now we just gotta put bangs on them. I love these rubber band things. I try to use like electrical tape or zip ties, but you just go through that stuff. It's not reusable. So these things are, I think they're a little high priced at like $8 or something like that, $6. But I mean, they're pretty neat. I like them. You can buy them at truck stop, Amazon, I'm sure. Everybody gets a band, just keeps them all nice and organized, and it's nice when you have to get so many straps out. You know, you can grab them and they're still all bundled up like they're supposed to be. Missing one, but I put one on another one already because the way it rolled up was kind of funky. I didn't want it to come undone just sitting here. Imagine you flatbed guys have it a lot worse with chains and other stuff that you don't just roll up real nice, you know? I guess that's where those really nice headache racks come into play. You keep everything organized and nice and neat. I love everything organized. I don't like having to dig stuff out to get to other stuff. It drives me crazy. This thing right here, this is not working. All right. So we wound up with 11 straps and 2 load bars on this thing. Not too bad at all. Get the placards and get everything loaded up in the truck. Let's see how many of these things we can stack on our arm here. Alright, let's go to the truck. Put these in the toolbox. Gotta get more. Go get the last ones. And our placard shields. See if we can do this all in one here. Yep, we can. Sweet. It's an all-inclusive load. Haul it all back, right? No strap or placard guard left behind. Got them all done. Now, let's get on the road to our next load, guys. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I love y'all. I appreciate all the love and support y'all show me, the channel, and my family. Any questions, comments, whatever, you know where to leave them. Sorry, I'm holding this camera all weird trying to get these gloves off. Come on! Yeah, until next time, guys. Continue to seek God, praise Him, give Him all the glory. Let your family know you love them. Think it better, carry a weapon, you are your first responder. And I'll see you guys.